What's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. This is gonna be a cool video. There's a lot going on. This video, we're gonna do a lot of mowing, a lot of stuff, and so that's what we're up to. But I was gonna tell you, I did sell 2 pieces of equipment. I'll explain this second one a little later in the video. But one of the things I sold was the as you can see on my trailer right there, I got 1 block. I got 3 blocks, 2 just normal blocks, and then 1 that's cut like half as thick, so that if you need to shim it, if the gate is a little crooked, so it doesn't flex or twist. And that way I'm always keeping the gate off the concrete though, so it's not wearing that aluminum gate. So, but anyway, I'll explain this second piece of equipment. But the first piece of equipment I sold is my little Echo baby backpack blower, the PB265LN, because I was just worried about it going bad, because it never hardly gets used. Because if you think about it, during the season when you don't need to move or blow leaves, I run my battery blower all the time. And then when it is time for leaves, the baby backpack blower is not really useful. I was keeping it for river, but river seems to gravitate towards using my battery blower even a little bit now anyway. So yeah, so it was just sitting on my shelf for a lot of months. It's a great blower, but that's one of the things I sold, and I'll explain the other one a little later in the video. But yeah, it's hard to tell with that first yard. It was growing pretty good, and as you can see, we're mowing the yard next door. This one also, it's hard to tell, like it always is on video, that it's hard to tell that it's grown, but it has grown a little bit more than you can see on here. Me and River early this morning editing this video, but it's hard to tell, but it has grown some. There's leaves on it, stuff. So I'm cleaning this all up, cleaning it up, and it's looking good. It's looking real good. Like I said, in real life, it's grown some. It's hard. On here, it looks like there's nothing. But I guess that's how it is on just how cameras are. So now we're at the next yard. I ended up doing like 7 yards, 7 properties this day. I didn't show every single one of them, but try to, get some good footage for you guys. Rocking with my Milwaukee trimmer here, trimming up these purple Loriopelums here in Georgia. They grow so fast. Like in a matter of like 14 days, you can have like that foot of growth like that, just like on the tops. You see, we're kind of, any of these that are kind of looking shaggy, we end up shaping these up a little bit. Check this shrub out. You see we got like a good 6-8 inches, these runners on the top, so we got to keep those kind of, topped off. That's kind of, y'all know how we do. We're always just hitting a bush here or there, whatever ones kind of look shaggy that week on the property. So I don't trim all of them every week for sure. I just, like I'll hit those couple on the side. I hit this one, and then down the back I'll hit one little section of them. You'll see that in a minute. And then there's some weeks I don't need to trim at all, but I think it's been a couple weeks since I tidied up on some of the trimming on this property, so I need to get over here and trim up some of it. I'm gonna come around this side and try to reach that last bit over here. And this is what we do like all the time, during the growing season. Always scared I'm gonna fall off this wall. It's like 10 foot off that driveway down there, maybe 6, something like that. Pulling some weeds, pulling vines, pulling poison ivy, pulling out all of it, trying to get it cleaned up out of here. Some juniper here, a little bit of dead part in it, but we're gonna get it looking good. Like I said, this wall, I'm always scared I'm gonna like fall off here. And you kind of put your legs against it and kind of crawl down slow. See, I'm kind of reaching up. It's like maybe eye level, that thing, because this property slopes down. As you can see, a lot of these bushes are still looking pretty good in the back. These 2 sections on the side of this waterfall, though, it's hard to tell on camera again, but some pretty good growth on this part right here where I'm trimming. And I got to do the same on the other side. And this is kind of how I do my shrubs, because y'all wonder about that sometimes, so there's not a lot of cleanup really little bit of blowing, but you know, I'm trimming them so often that there's not, you know, there's no like piles of clippings or anything like that. It's almost kind of the point where it's not even rakeable, you know, the amount of clippings that come off of there anyway. So you end up pulling out my trusty KM130. This Zoysia, the edges are so dense for some reason. I mean, even this edger struggles. You gotta like go forward, go backward, go forward, go backward. As you can see, the joys of gas equipment pulling this thing, which it has been a while since I ran it, but I'm got ethanol-free gas in there, so you know, hopefully it'll be good even if I don't use it all the time. So as you can see, forward and backward, and man, this thing, it's just, I'm full throttle with this KM130, which, you know, has a lot of power, but still, like I said, it's just dense, just the way this grass grows. But I like, isn't that cool, seeing that dirt fly out of there? It's cool. And on the back, you see how it's bouncing up and down the blade? There's like clumps of concrete like on the back of this curb. It's almost like they didn't have like a clean form on the back of it or something. So you're like hitting those little clumps of concrete down in there, and it's making it like jump off. And they're like part of the curbing on the back. It's not just like a clump like a rock. It's like part of it. Like, I don't know if it wasn't poured correctly or what, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. But but regardless, I'm thinking about, I'd like to have the Milwaukee attachment, edger attachment for my Milwaukee. My dad has it and he loves it. I just don't have the edger attachment yet, so thought I'd pull this out. I haven't ran it in a while. And of course I'm not against gas equipment. I like gas equipment too. But like I said, I just, you know, I may try another battery brand later this year, or I'm not sure. I'll talk about that a little later in the video, but you know, possibly want to experiment with another battery brand. So that's why I have not purchased the edger attachment for it. Although I have like a lot of the other attachments for it. I don't have the pole saw. I just have the string trimmer and the hedge trimmer, I think. And I have the extension. But anyway, the edger would be something for sure that would be good to add to it, you know, if I stay in that brand, that line. Whoop, making y'all dizzy just for a second. Just wanted to get back up here, top of the driveway. Oh yeah, so now we're going to get into some mowing footage, baby. Look, I mean, it's thick Zoysia, because I'm cutting it pretty high too, but it's still just like super thick. And so on this yard, see, I'm going tilting inward because I don't want to blow the clippings into the pine straw. If you blow them into the middle of the yard and then disperse them with a blower, with my Milwaukee blower or backpack blower, whatever you got handy, if you blow them with the blower, you do not see them in the straw. But if you just let the mower blow them in the straw, you see them in there really bad. I don't know exactly how that works, but it seems to work great if you disperse them with the blower. See, I'm going to take a right here, see, to keep it out of that little island. Go around, and then, like I said, you disperse it with the blower, and it looks great. So this yard came out beautiful at the end after we blow it. What's up, guys? It's hot. So glad to be done. I had a good day, but so glad to have my list done for today. Tomorrow's another day, but man, we got it done today. So I sold 2 pieces of equipment. You may have already seen the pictures of them. I'll put them in this video somewhere. But I sold the Cobalt blower, which I like that blower, but not really planning on buying more big mowers this year. That's the plan so far. So I'm gonna, and my Milwaukee tools are some of them have up to 5 years on them, and they're still doing great. But so I'm thinking, so I sold the Cobalt blower because I'm thinking about, by year end, testing a different battery line of equipment. I'm not sure exactly what I would want to do yet, but drop it down in the comments what brand you think I should try. Wednesday night at the expo, usually we meet up and eat dinner, and I may not do that this time just because I told y'all last time it's so hard just the lining things up and staffing at restaurants. I've tried 3 different restaurants, and super hard. So do you guys know of any other meetups that are going on Wednesday night at, you know, the expo ends at 7? Do you guys know of any other ones that maybe I could like join forces with them and support that? Do you know of that any that are doing that on Wednesday night? Let me know in the comments about that too, because I'm not on Instagram and stuff, so I don't know if there's anything I'm missing, but possibly would like to join with someone else's, or may meet up with a small group of people and do that. So y'all send me an email if we do something local, if you want to meet up with me. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure all that out. So, man, whew, been a long day, long route. Looking forward to the expo, looking forward to hanging out with all of you guys. Even if I don't do a meetup, we need to meet up during the expo. You need to email me, you know, give me your phone number or stuff like that, and put you on the list of people that I definitely want to meet up with sometime during the weekend. It's gonna be great. It's not too late to come. I think you should come. And yeah, been a long day. Got a little bit of water left. Drink this and head home, but I appreciate y'all watching my videos. See ya.